Abusia TV. Enyansafo nko anehwe.
Ye mama nyina akọ aba edem do Abusia 1 TV. Abusia 1 TV na wade se enyansafo nko a na ehwe e won ma nyasem ketsoa. We de eye tewu ne adi bom ne adi akọ. NPP amanyuku eye communications director edema Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bomia organize forum be of friends the People's Forum. Now that sad the People's Forum no and what in Simbebre ede atuga. According to Dennis Miracle Aboagye no sitting now aba from and reflecting ewo botum and then come here boy say NDC amanyuku no bibia obekasa ede afa ho bia no de omo e kan say dollar aba from meanwhile no bosse awodo a wo mo hyeye ene niam awodo a wo kase wo mbeye ede ama Ghanaians no enya ade a omo aye and am so ama wo mo say wo mo nkotena ba bi ngoka ne akase e omo anakenti wo mo si fom no omo ne Ghana fo edi nkomo na yehu sede ensem no ene niam esiti ho ena Dennis Miracle Aboagye akwakopi mu e wo takrade na oni adwadefo bi ehia edi nkomo na wacheche nsemu bebre moma yenko na yenkore Dennis Miracle Aboagye ensemo de tudwa e de first seed no e de se de wasi achemu afa no kure wo mu ene atra ewo mu.
Of the global crisis and its Ghana. So there was challenges. Fuel prices were very high. Inflation was skyrocketing. The dollar was misbehaving. That is true. There's no lie about that. But was it just Ghana? No. Every other country, including the US, the UK, Germany, any country you can think of, we all had our own ways of going through the challenges. All the MPP was asking for was an opportunity to fix the situation once and for all, even though it was difficult. But the NDC that you recall did what they did to us in 2008 was alive. And the same NDC got up and started getting this MPP people out of office. They demonized the MPP. The MPP that gave each of us an opportunity to dream and gave millions of Ghanaian children who hitherto will be stuck on the street an opportunity to hope and dream. The MPP became a demon in the eyes of every Ghanaian. The MPP that constructed over 13,000 kilometers of roads in this country became a demon. The MPP that built unprecedented number of school and health infrastructure became a demon. The MPP that for the first time since 1994, after the divestiture and implementation committee's work, when the NDC sold over 300 state factories, started putting up factories, and we showed 120 factories became a demon. But the truth of the matter is that by the time we got to 2024, the country was hard. That is true. No doubt about that. But we had a party and a government that had shown evidence that we could fix it and fix it permanently. If we could move an inflation that had gone haywire to over 50%, to come all the way to 23% by December 2024, then you could believe that we could fix it. Because we have put in place systems that will take time but eventually give us results. Like the Gold Purchase Program, which was the biggest game changer to fix our economy once and for all and give us the strength that we need. But the NDC managed again, like they did in 2008, to demonize the MPP and create a hate relationship between the people and the MPP into 2024, and we lost the elections. It's a democracy, so there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. You lose some, you win some. The expectation is that the new government would simply go straight into business and get the promises they made to the people fulfilled. Is that not the case? It's been 12 months. 12 whole months. Ask the NDC to tell you one thing they have done to make you and I, our lives better. Dollar has come down. I can't pay my child's school fees at Lagos. Dollar has come down. I can't do this. Dollar has come down. Sachet water is expensive. Dollar has come down. We don't have jobs. Dollar has come down. Remember the same playbook they gave us in 2009 when they kept telling us single-digit inflation to everything. It's exactly what they are doing. And that's why we are here today. Ladies and gentlemen, this evening 2009 to 2012 to happen this time. The NDC must fulfill their promises. They must do what they said they will do. They must fulfill every single promise they made to the people. And they are not going to shut us up. And the reason why we are here today is to simply say that if I put the media people in a room and told them that media, the people's forum, this is our appraisal of the performance of the NDC in the last 4 months. They would have said, oh, you're lying, you're lying, you're lying, you talk to the people. You remember when we told them that I'm saying was worse and Adele? They said it was not true, and that we should give them evidence. And then went to the Galamsey site, and we gave them evidence. We are telling the NDC that our mothers cannot pay fees. It's expensive. That our uncles cannot pay the electricity bill. It's expensive. They are telling us that we are lying because it's not about us. Oh, he's an MPP guy. But no, I'm an MPP guy. I'm part of the people. I'm a citizen. And so we decided to bring the media out here to Kofoidia to come and sit with you so that we all analyze the situation. When I am done speaking and you disagree with me, you have your turn. But let the government know where they are and what they need to do. We have fundamental legacies for this country. That is without lie. That is fact. You can't debate it. Legacy. Legacy. You see, every government builds schools. So we don't count that. Every government builds roads. So that is not a big deal. Every government will build markets. That is not what we are talking about. We are talking about a government that will bring development that every Ghanaian everywhere will benefit. The kind of development that if you are in Adeso, or you are far away Ojoto, or you are in Sisala, or you are in Pusiga, you will benefit. Described as the social intervention policies. Because you see, government cannot have enough money to construct every road in Ghana. So if government says I'm building roads, the government can build all the roads in Accra. But those of us in Kofodia will never see one because the money is not enough. But if the government brings the national health insurance, every Ghanaian everywhere will benefit. Whether you are in the upper east or upper west, you will benefit. Today, if we are to count between the NDC and the MPP, which government has brought monumental development to this country? Here it is on the screen. The NDC can talk of what we call getting. They can talk of free sanitary pad for our girls. And they can talk of no stress-free fee for level 100 students. No lie. This is what they have brought. You can't take it away from them. And that's what they can do. Now think about it. Every big thing in this country is the MPP. National Health Insurance Scheme, nothing beats that. It's the MPP. The Metro Mass Transit, since OSA collapsed, it was the MPP that introduced the Metro Mass Transit. Free maternal care, when our mothers were dying because they could not afford childbirth, the MPP fixed it. Free senior high school, the biggest social intervention policy anybody can think of, introduced by the MPP. The livelihood empowerment against poverty program, that goes to support very poor people, the MPP. One constituency, one ambulance. The Ghana school feeding program, capitation grant that make basic education free, the MPP. And then the youth employment agency, the MPP. So you see, all the government have things. We all have our challenges. But the NDC should come to the table to debate us and say that, okay, let's prove and show to the people of this country that the MPP has won 4 elections. NDC has won 5 elections. Let's show what your 4 elections have given to the Ghanaian people. And show what the 5 elections of the NDC have given to the Ghanaian people. This is the verdict. Let nobody lie to you. Let no government show you roads and schools and say vote for them. This is what you should look at.
Subscribe, you subscribe and watch it. Now I like it, Eddie Amame, Ewo Hono. Now, Oriano, and Warrior analysis be. Kane 2024, Edwin 4 Akatiano Modimo Womo as MPP Abaye, and 2025 video Munya, and Anoma Pia 4, and it's Sikan near man, it's me, yeno. Who say a near and this a man you couldn't say, and Yama Boba form, a dollar above form, Petra above form, Impuno, and Nina still, and Yama I get tea, and Yama Yeniamo, and Nessie 4, teacher 4, Jenny 4, Pia 4, any idea, and also what the data at the at home. Ama watching Omi and Gorasini and also ACT.
So we are telling the government, Maybe they've forgotten since they go to the Jubilee House. They should follow us in this computation. Auntie Akosia is a tomato seller. Auntie Akosia lives in Masadondo. She has a daughter who is a student at the University of Ghana, and the daughter is a resident at the Valley Muslim. Auntie Akosia is making about 18,000 every year. 80,000 every year is about 2,500 or 3,000, thereabout. That's what she gets every month. Every month, after selling all her tomatoes, she gets a profit, 3,000 thereabout. That's almost about some 300, 400 cedis a day thereabout. Now, these are the expenses Auntie Akosia has to make every year. In the year 2024, under the MPP government that the NDC said was wicked, Auntie Akosia was paying electricity of 3,600 by the end of the year. Auntie Akosia water bill in 2024 was 960. Auntie Akosia's school fees was 1,650. Auntie Akosia's child's hostel fee at Ibandi in 2024 was 6,200. Now guess what? The NDC is telling Auntie Akosia, Auntie Akosia, you're okay, don't complain, you're fine because the dollar has come down. How can the dollar come down? And you're asking me to rest because I'm okay. When I am paying 4,613 as electricity against 3,600 in 2024. You have increased electricity by 28% in 12 months. When you were in opposition, you told us that the MPP government was wicked and that when you come, you will make electricity affordable. How can dollar come down and you are increasing electricity? Abba. Dollar has come down, that is true. But why is the dollar coming down and electricity going up? Water bill, Auntie Akosia was paying 960. Today, Auntie Akosia is paying 1,151 for water bill because you have increased water bill by 15%. Then when I tell you my water bill is expensive than it was in December, you tell me it was in December 2024, you tell me dollar has come down. My daughter, Auntie Akosia's daughter, that was at the University of Ghana, where you said you would give them stress-free loans to pay their fees. In 2024, she was paying 1,650 for the daughter. In 2025, when you say Auntie Akosia should not speak because dollar has come down, Auntie Akosia is paying 2,350 as fees. And she's paying 7,800 as postal fee for her daughter at Ibandi. She used to pay 6,200 in 2024. But you are telling Auntie Akosia that keep quiet, dollar has come down, inflation has come down. Let's go to the next person. Madam Mata, because she wants to get promotion and advance her education, is studying at Care University for her master's degree. She also has a younger brother that she's taking care of at the university. In the year 2024, Madam Mata's entire annual salary was 39,975. Indeed, in 2025, they have given Madam Mata an increase in salary. So it has moved to 45,000. But guess what? Even though Madam Mata is earning more in 2025, Madam Mata is spending more, way more than she was spending in 2024. How can dollar come down? How can inflation drop from 23% to 5%? And yet, Madam Daughter is paying 9,226 as electricity bill, as against 7,200 that she was paying in 2024. Why? Because you have increased the electricity bill by 28%. Madam Mata is paying 1,435 for water. She used to pay 1,200. You have increased the electricity bill, her water bill by 15%. So if Madam Mata tells you that you are not living up to your promise, because you promised her that you make cost of living affordable than the NPP government, and now it is more difficult, don't tell her dollar has come down. This is a reality. The reality is that Madam Mata is spending way more in 2025 than she was spending in 2024. When the taxi drivers here complain that they can't pay the increased water bill when they go home, NDC government says the dollar has come down. When the market women here, Auntie Akosia and their sisters complain, the NDC government says the dollar has come down. When the unemployed teachers who haven't been employed for months and years complain, the NDC government says the dollar has come down. When the teachers and nurses who work for 12 months and are paid only 1 month complain and say that I have worked for 12 months, pay fundamentally wrong. There's something going on somewhere that they are not telling us. How is it that dollar has come down and yet prices of the day-to-day things that you and I would benefit? And they keep saying the market women are wicked, the business people are wicked. That's why they are not reducing. That's why they are not reducing prices. If I am a cold store owner and you reduce, dollar comes down, which leads to maybe my import going down. But when I come to my store, I am paying 28% more electricity than I used to pay in 2024. How would I reduce the prices on the meat? Yes, dollar has come down. So when I was importing the meat, dollar was down. But when I come back to my shop, I am paying more electricity, I'm paying more water. How will the prices come down? Cement, 42.5 hour. Gasoline, that was 90 cedis in 2024 December. Today, it's selling between 110 and 120 cedis. Packet of roofing sheet, that was 900 cedis in 2024. It's selling for 2,000. 6-inch block, that was 8.3 cedis. 8 cedis 30 pesos in 2024. It's selling for 9 cedis 50 pesos. A ball of kenke, that they did campaign with and said that kenke boy a day. You have a doctor, they get digitalization. Today, kenke is selling for 7 cents. And other places in Koforidua, the women are telling me, when it gets to your turn, please, telling me that they
Aboagye TV. So subscribe and not subscribe now. The aba. Ebi no ka say MPPS agro wo mani so agro no do so do. And to be frank with you, so we said the abensia ba ya wa be ya. I'm not the one who is going to say it. Ye nyina ye Ghana ye hu said ye mesi ko ene ade. Ewum se bosa wodo na wo share ye no ene ade no. Wo mu nwie, but it is not too early to judge this government after 1 year. Say onye we ana. And these are Ghanaians have the better say. If you don't free say NPP a man you go boapa and no makofa one party executives and no more ba and no more reason near master or man no more. So you as Ghanaian no, I also work Ghana and I want man no. So the near me corner. How do you also see it? About all say what dream na say na like na for dream so mama. Aha, I was on one TV. You have money now more and a shower.